What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right now we are at the beautiful Mountaintop Lodge in Dahlonega, Georgia. We're here for an overnight Christmas party with my work that we do every single year. This is a really sweet room. It's a cool bed and breakfast. Very cute, it's very quaint. This bed is like the most comfortable bed of all time. We also have this hangout area here with 2 chairs on either side, and then we get our own private balcony that we spent a lot of time on last night, just taking in this beautiful view of the mountains behind us. So a really cool spot. But one thing this place comes with as well, and I don't know if we can maybe take these home, maybe not, but comes with robes, baby. Let me see. You want me to put this on real quick? First time, only time ever you'll see me in a robe. Did you try to buy me a robe? A long time ago I said, put that thing back.
Yeah.
There we go. First, only time you'll see me in a robe. I don't do robes. I don't know why. I just think they're weird. This one fits kind of good, actually. There you go. Mountaintop Lodge right there. Funny enough, I recently had a men's robe company reach out to me to, I guess collab is the word, on YouTube, where if I could promote their robes, their products, anyone who buys their products, I would get a cut of that as my commission. I politely said no. I don't do robes, and anything I put on my YouTube, I want to make sure that's something that I would actually wear or do or eat myself. And now we make a very long drive all the way back to Cleveland, Ohio. Fortunately, it is a beautiful day for a drive. Ready to get on the road, babe?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Well, let's get back to our doggy.
Are you ready to just, claim you're gonna stay awake with me and then fall asleep in the passenger seat like you always do?
I'm definitely gonna sleep.
Yeah, she's ready for that. Alright guys, we are back in Ohio. That drive from Georgia to Ohio never gets any shorter. I've done it so many times now, but my God, my car has put on a lot of miles. In the year and a half I've had this Hyundai Sonata, I've put on, 34,000 miles. That's a lot, right? Is 34,000 miles a year and a half a lot? I think if I were to lease a car, I would just break that contract. There's no way I can keep it to like 10 or 20,000 miles a year. We drive a lot. We really do. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the rest of the video. Cue the intro. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. Back on the road. First stop of the day, we're actually going to see a new house that just came on the market. We weren't planning on going house shopping again, but this one just came up on the market, and I think it checks like every single box that we're looking for. It's at the Camps Corners area of Cleveland, which I think is really convenient for me. It's like 10 minutes from the school that I coach soccer at, and like 5 minutes from the airport, which is awesome because I shoot down to Atlanta all the time. So let's go see how it is. This house is almost 100 years old, but I think it was in pretty good condition. The siding and the outside looks new. I personally like the curb appeal a lot. Walking into the home, this is the living room. The fireplace looks pretty good, pretty upkept. The floors are not the newest, but they are in good enough condition. I think this house has about 1,200 square feet, maybe 1,300 square feet. So it is kind of tight inside, but it's not the smallest. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, as well as a fully fenced-in backyard, which would be awesome for the dog. I think the lighting there in the dining room is updated as well. There's a back patio in the backyard, which would be great. If we fix it up a little bit, it could use some paint or something just to make it look a little prettier. The kitchen though is pretty small. It's one of the smallest kitchens I've ever seen. The appliances stay though, so the fridge would stay, the washer and dryer in the basement would stay, and this basement is pretty typical for a 100-year-old home. One of the 2 full bathrooms is in the basement. Again, it could use a bit of updating and finishing there. Going upstairs here is the second of the 2 bathrooms. This one looks a little better, but I think the bathtub could use a little bit of work as well. And then you have the 3 bedrooms here, side by side, all very small. The master bedroom isn't that much bigger than the other 2 bedrooms at all, but the 3rd bedroom here, there's actually access to the attic. I guess they call it the attic. It's basically just a upstairs room, which is really small. Anyone taller than like 5'10" would not fit underneath here, but I think there's just enough room to put a poker table or something here and play with the boys. All right, babe. What did you think of that house? Actually, I'm gonna start. I love that house. I do. I really do. I love the house. I love the location. I love the way it looks on the outside. I love the fenced in yard. Yeah, there are some issues. Like there's some basic water damage. I think the back deck might need some fixing up. Might need to repaint everything. But these things to me are so minimal when it comes to renovations and something we can do no problem over time. I think any house that it would be move-in ready without these issues would be way more than what I want to spend as a first-time home buyer. Like we're just trying to get in the door somewhere. We're not looking for some crazy fancy luxury house. You know, we don't need it. I don't want to pay for that. We just want something that we can live in and have our dog in, which we can with this fenced in yard, and be happy in. And I think this is a good shout. One thing though, I think it is overpriced. I think it's reasonably priced. I don't want to say the specific numbers or anything, but like they recently rented it out for the last couple of years, and the rent, if you convert that to a home sale price, I think it's priced way higher than what it should be given what it was renting for, if that makes sense. So I'm intrigued. I don't think anything I will just jump on, even as much as I do like it, but if it's still on the market for say 2-3 weeks from now, I'm inclined to put in an offer, not a lowball offer, but definitely lower than what they're asking for. What'd you think, babe?
I think I disagree.
Okay. About what?
I think there's a lot that needs to be fixed. I think it's going to be a lot more expensive fixing what we need to fix rather than just moving into a place that...
Yes, but do you understand a move-in ready place costs a lot more for the house?
Yeah, but if you think about it, fixing all the things that we need to fix...
But do we need to fix them?
Come up to the same amount.
Like, the carpet's older, the paint...
The water damage is what I'm most worried about. Water damage can cause a lot of...
But the listing agent said the seller is fixing that right now. So we just need to get an inspection to confirm that it is fixed by the time if we were to move in.
I don't know. I think I'm just picky. Like, I don't want to set my standards too high because I know things are like way too expensive.
We're on a budget, bruh. We're first-time home buyers.
And obviously, yeah, we're first-time home buyers, but...
You can have preferences of what you want, but you can't be picky when it comes to buying a home for the first time in this market and not breaking the bank. Like, I don't want to go house poor. I want to have a ton of money so we can, go back to Atlanta whenever we want, go to Florida. We want to plan a vacation to Europe. We can do that like immediately and not worry about paying for a house that's too expensive. You ever think about that?
I mean, yeah, of course.
We got a lot to talk about.
A lot.
Skylar wants to taste test the food in the car because apparently it's cold out or something. I don't know what that means, so come on, step out of the car, baby. I've not taste tested a donut, watch out, in a while, but I've never taste tested one of these donuts. It's called a mochi nut, and mochi is I guess it's a Japanese type of flour turned into a donut. So here we go, cheers. Everyone knows the rules. I have a caramel pretzel one. She has already eaten it, like an Oreo brownie one or something. There we go, looks pretty good.
Not as good as Krispy Kreme. That's good. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it's good. It's not as good as like just a regular donut filled with a bunch of like American crap that we put in it, but it's still pretty good though. 7.2468948 out of 10. Came out to Huntington Beach, one of the classic spots in Cleveland, to get a nice view of Lake Erie. And babe, do you remember the first time I took you here was in June of 2021. It was the last week living in Cleveland before I moved to Atlanta. And it's really nostalgic coming back here with her. Now fast forward 3.5 years, moving back from Atlanta back to Cleveland. It's crazy how life has come full circle for us. And I guess this is one of the last videos wrapping up 2024, right? 2024 for us was like spontaneous.
Yeah.
I think it was exciting. I think it was adventurous, where going into the year, we were living in Summerhill, Atlanta still, and we didn't know what our plans were. I think we knew that we wanted to leave Atlanta at some point, but we knew that the next chapter of our life would be right back here in Cleveland, and I think we've enjoyed it. But going into 2025, it's kind of the same thing where we don't really know what's going to go down. And I think that is the beauty of life. Obviously, the main thing on the calendar 2025 is, something called wedding. But outside of that, I don't know where this next year is going to take us. Eventually, when we get older and, of course, a lot more money, we will upgrade to one of these houses on Lake Road here in Bay Villa. These properties are just ridiculous. So for now, we gotta deal with our starter home. I know
we're gonna live in a shack.
it's basically a shack. Well, that's what the market is nowadays. And first-time home buyers, if you have enough money to buy a home, if you're in an area where homes are actually decent, affordable, like Cleveland, you still get pretty much like an updated shack. That's what it is.
Yep.
I wish we bought 5 years ago before the housing market went crazy. So mark my words, eventually we will have a home like that. Swung by that Pulpo place at Crocker. I've been there a number of times and the atmosphere is cool. They always decorate out. Well, originally it's like a Hawaiian theme, but they have some Christmas decorations up here for the holiday. The beer sucks though. The drinks are not good, and because it looks good, it is priced how it looks. So it is overpriced. Beer's not good. There's a lot better beer around the city of Cleveland. Anyways, hope you enjoyed another video today as much as I did making it, and another vlog in the life of David Coyle and my beautiful fiance Skylar. I try to share as much as I can about our lives on camera because I'm comfortable and cool doing that. So hope you enjoy as much as I do with that and learn something along the way. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up, really appreciate it. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you do not want to miss. As always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.